Okay, in this video I'm going to show you the basic tool functions of Photoshop. Um, okay, File, New, you have New where you open a new canvas, which you know that. Make sure it's Pixel, Yondu, and Story. And File, Open to open your character or background or whatever. And then the Save As. Save As, I usually save as PNG where you don't have to, like, you won't have a background, and JPEG you have a background. And I also recommend to save as PSD. Where is it? Up here, where I'll show you what it's for. It will save your image but also the layers, so you can edit it again. Okay, so let's open a new canvas. I'll open a 200 and 200 pixel. Okay, and I already opened my character. You can select your character by using this tool, rectangular marquee tool, whatever how you pronounce it. So you select it, copy and paste. You will have all your open files up here, your pictures up here. So in Photoshop, you don't have to open and create a new layer on purpose. How do I make this bigger? Let's just leave it this way. Okay, so if you want to enlarge your character, you can press Ctrl T. Ctrl T. Then you have this kind of box thing where you can enlarge or minimize your character. Remember to hold Shift so it will be in the proportion. Hit Enter after you're done. You can also go to Edit and Free Transform, where you can change the size. And next, add your background and add other things you want. Okay, I'll just add a background here. Okay. Now let me continue here. Okay, you see all these tools. You right click, you have other hidden tools. So the lasso tool is for you to select anything, any shape you want. Yeah, magnetic lasso tool is like a magnet like that. You just click and you follow your cursor. Wait, okay, magic wand tool is to select. You should know that. If you want to select more than one area, you hold on Shift and just tap on the area. Quick selection tool is easier because you select a bigger area and you don't have to hold Shift to select more than one area. Eyedropper tool to select color. Brush, you can have a hard brush like that, or you can have a soft brush. Soft brush, a bit softer one, or a harder one. Okay. This is a clone stamp tool. Eraser. Eraser, you can also have the hard eraser or the soft eraser. You can change the size and the shape of eraser here. And so it's the same for the brush. And then here you have the paint bucket tool to fill with the color, and the gradient tool. Right click for the gradient tool. You can change the color of the gradient up here and the shape or whatever here. Let's see. This is smudge tool. Don't really use that in Pen Story. Dodge tool, burn tool. Dodge tool is for the brightness here, bright, and burn tool is like sort of make it darker, like a burn. Text tool to cut your text. Okay. If you want to change the color of text, just click up here. If you want to change what type of font, you can even make it vertical or horizontal by clicking this button. Or you can write text, you can change the design of the text, themes or whatever. And you can right click on the text layer, go to blending options, where you have different styles, drop shadow, afterglow, pattern overlay, gradient overlay, whatever. Okay, color overlay, gradient overlay, and pattern overlay, you can only choose one of them as they will overlap each other. So you only pick one of them. And can change whatever here beside here. You just click on it and it's just right beside. After you're done, it's just here. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Then we'll talk about top bar here first. Let's move upward. File, I told you already just now. Edit, you can free transform. You transform, go left or right, or horizontal, vertical. Copy paste up here, or you can undo. Okay, undo, you can control Z. If you want to undo more than once, you need to use a step backward, or you can just click on alternate control and Z up here. Image adjustment. For your adjustment, you can add like some kind of effects, the bright, increase the brightness or decrease, whatever. You just explore your own up here. Image size, you change the size of image, the whole image, not just the canvas. So if you want it to be in square, you have to constrain proportions. If not, you just uncheck it and you can type whatever height. You don't have to be in, like, it's not square. Okay. Canvas, to increase the canvas size, show you this. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you apply image. Apply image is sort of like you merge every layer into one new layer, but you still keep your other layers unmerged. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Layers, I don't really use layer a lot. I don't even know why I sit there. Type, I also don't use it, so like I don't use it anyway. I use filter here. Blur, you have all kinds of blur. Render, where you have the lens flare. Oops, I can't do that text. Okay, to apply image, you have to create a new layer, then only you can apply image. Render lens flare is like a light like that. Lightning effects is also some kind of light, just explore your own. When you do lightning effects, make sure that you are not selecting anything, because if you select something like this, I'm selecting the picture now, lightning effects won't work. Oh wait, it just work. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I said earlier. Okay, but I'm sure that lightning effects will not work on empty layers. It will not work. So make sure the layer has something before you want to do lightning effect. Okay, let's move on. Sharpen to sharpen, and the others I don't really explore it yet, so yeah, I'll just skip that. Okay, for window is like, okay, if your layers here, if it's not here, you can just go to window and you tick on layers and then you'll be there. Okay, now let's move downwards to the layer down here. This little dustbin here is to delete the, okay, and this is to make a new layer. This is a group where you can create like a group folder, and just hold on shift and select the layers that you want in them to be in the group, and then it will be in the group. Okay, you ungroup them, just move it outwards and just close it. Okay, this here is the adjustment. You can get it from image earlier, image adjustment, or you can come here, the adjustment. And this is the layer mask. Okay, I'll show you. Let's say I click on curve. This is the adjustment that I said earlier. Just do whatever you want here. Okay, yeah. Okay, say I made this curve like that, but I don't want the effect to be on the character. So this is the white thing here is a layer mask. Okay, when you click on adjustment, it will automatically be there. So to erase the effect from the character, click on the layer mask and click on your brush. Make sure it's black in color. Don't make it white. If it's white, it won't work. Make sure it's black. And click here and you just like brush on your character. Then the effect will be not on the character. So say like, oh, I erased the background, but I want the background to have the effect. So I just click on white, make it into white color. Go on layer mask and just paint on the background again, and there the effect will be on the background again. If it's too effect too strong in your picture, you can reduce the opacity here. Okay, see the difference. Or you can change the what's that here, the layer properties. Do whatever else you want. Yeah. Oh yeah. As for text, say hello and change text color here and change the size. Okay, then I want the text to like overlap each other. So I can click here, character where you can change it. Can they go far apart or can they go closer to each other? Paragraph is still like paragraph, or you can do it up here if you want to. Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. To make a border, there are a few ways. One, you can use the rectangular tool and you just make rectangles like this and you have a border. Or if you don't want to, you can create a new layer, apply image, zoom in, Control plus to zoom in, and select your rectangular marking tool. At the edge there, it depends how thick the width of your border. Depend on you how thick you want the width to be or whatever. Okay, and you just select, leave a little blank at the edge there. After you're done, click Control Shift I. Control Shift I, and you see it select the outside here, the little gap where you left it. On a new, create a new layer. Do not click anything, just create a new layer after you're done. Then select your brush tool and paint any color you want for your border. I paint it black. So now I have a black border. Let's say I want to have some other patterns on for the border. I can go to right click blending options, pattern overlay, where I have different kind of patterns. Okay, if you don't want this pattern, you can select other patterns. Say you want this pattern, but because it's black, you can't see it actually because your border you used black color to paint it earlier. So you can change the fill here, the fill, just make it a 0, and you can see your border is there with pattern. And this with eyes here, effect, if you off it, you will off the effect. And this FX here, it's actually the same as this FX. Okay, instead of like right click on the options, you can just go down here, this FX, and just select the blending options. So let's say I want this pattern overlay to be on my character too. So I can right click that layer with the pattern overlay that I want. Copy layer style, go to your character and paste layer style. And it will be there at your character. Off it if you don't want to. Yeah, blending options, they also work on other elements of Now you can work on your character. You can add drop shadows for your character.